Hello everyone, this is Vinay here from Learn Coding with Vinay, and this is video number 26 of the series where we are building library management system using ASP.NET Core MVC, Entity Framework Core, Database First Approach, and ChatGPT extensively. Right. In this video, we are going to look into edit book functionality. So let's see what we are going to achieve. So let me go to the screen. I am logged in as a librarian, and here we are on manage books, right? So from here we can edit any book. We already did create book in the previous video. So in this video we'll go over edit book, right? So I have prepared the prompt in the background. Let me bring that. So I hope you can see on the screen now, right? So here what I am telling ChatGPT that now let's move ahead with the edit book functionality. We will be using similar logic like we did in create. For example, we need add author button, we need auto search publication as well. Perhaps we can use same create view, but dedicated edit razor view, right? So we can use the same create view code, let me say code, but we will have dedicated edit methods and edit razor view, right? In edit we need to make image optional, right? Because while editing, a user can upload or not upload the image, right? So we'll have to make images optional. If uploaded, we should keep the sorry if not uploaded, we should keep the old image. If uploaded, then we should update the database accordingly, and we should upload the new image at the location, which is file, which is www root img books, right? And delete previously uploaded book image, right? When we load the data to edit, book image should also be displayed. So on create screen, we just had the file control. We are not displaying any image, right? Because we are creating the book. And in the edit, since we already have the data, we'll have the image. So it is always better to display all possible data. So we'll display image also, right? And please guide step by step here. Generate required code for controller, razor view models if required. Let me make this into the bracket with best practices and security guidelines. So let's push this prompt to ChatGPT and move ahead from there. So let me push it over here. Okay. So ChatGPT has generated the response. It is saying that let's create the dedicated VM book edit. Okay, we'll be doing this. Then the controller code, then the edit get code, edit post code, and then the razor view controller code. So it is only saying that we can use edit, but only we can use create only, but this will only change. Okay, the image one. Okay, so let's do this. So let me create this in background and I'll come back. Okay, so I just created this VM book edit. Let me show you. This is VM book edit. However, I did not take exactly from ChatGPT. What I did, I made a copy of create book we already had and just edited it with VM book edit. And the thing we change over here is we mark this as optional. We are using this current image path as this will be used for existing image. And if I go to, I have also created edit view using create view only, but over here I'll use this, right? So it should have the image over here. No, not this should be yeah, this should be fine. Let me see what chat gpt has given. It has some given with some condition. Okay, so it is, yeah, current path is not empty, then only it has taken model dot current image. That's okay. So let me take this actually, and here it should be actually edit, control save. Let me go back and let me write this as something like this: model or current image path. Okay, and there are certain classes, and then let me take those also. Up to here I'll copy. Okay, so this is good. So view is good, VM model is good. Now let's move to the controller. So we'll go to books controller, and at the end we will just copy paste these two method, edit post and edit get. Let me take the edit get first, and then let me take the edit post. I will correct all the errors because there will be naming differences, right? So first thing we need to do is that selected author IDs, book dot authors dot select. Okay, so let's do it later. So this is actually not title, this is book title if I am not wrong. This is good. ID, okay. Do we have ID? Actually, this one in create we did not have the ID. Yeah, okay. So let me add this. Actually, ID will be required for edit. So let me take this. Alright, so here we are good. Book authors, selected author ID list, book dot authors. Okay, so this is no, we don't have this. Okay, I think this will not work like this. We'll have to have something else. Let's correct it later on. Let's correct the rest of the things. Pages. So let me make these pages optional. Ideally, it should be required field. So let's not make it optional. Let's convert it here to integer 32. So this is good. This will be image only. Again, this will be, we will have to convert this. Author list, okay, this is good. Generic list is okay. This is good. It is not, it is publication. Okay, what's the problem? Okay, so what do we have it over here? Publication is the just the string, right? Okay, so we, what is it saying? Variable, okay. So let's take it from the create get method. What we did in create, let's do the same. So over here what we did something like this. We will be doing the same in edit also. So let me replace this, let me copy paste this. So okay, so this has to be taken out actually somewhere over here. Right, so this is good. This is vm dot publication, no, it's not publication list. Yeah, it is publication list, and then this is publication list. That's what is problem over here. Publication is not null, invalid list of integer. We did the same thing in create, so let me quickly check. Okay, so this is good. Actually, what was the problem? I have written vm dot, actually we are within the vm itself over here, so it has to be just publication list. So this is good. This is good. Now this is good. Let's correct the post one. Okay, let's do the similar thing what we did it over here. Let's take this over here, and what do we need to do is, okay, we just need to have this here, model dot. Okay, so this is good. Let's move ahead with other properties. So this should be, I think this should be book title. When it is coming from there, this will be book title. This will be small ISBN. This is good. This is good. book dot image, actually this should be image, and this should not be there. Actually it should be file name only. We are using just the file name. So this is good. This is redirecting us to index again, so this is also good. So now it seems okay. So let's try to debug this, and let's go to ChatGPT first if there are any further steps. Okay, this we did. Yeah, okay. So let's run it and see. So let me go to, I have logged in as a librarian. Let me go to the manage books. So I'm on manage books. Let's try to edit this. Let's see what is happening over here. Okay. Surprisingly, I have added the, oh no, I missed it. Oh, I have added on post. Okay, no worries. Okay, and one thing that we missed is, these authors are not selected, right? So here, what do we need to do? Well, let me see if this is coming. Okay, this is coming, great. Let me take this out and okay, this is also coming. So this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Image is coming up. Everything looks good. Only one thing now, the authors. Here the author should have been selected, right? One or two. Or let me go back to author's book. So Vinay Hiral and author ABC. So these guys has, this book has three authors. So when I say edit, these three author would be selected. Right. So let's ask ChatGPT. I think no, no, as of now, no need to ask. Let's go to that comment out code. So when we are here, actually, mhm, so we need to retrieve. Actually, when we are here, we need to retrieve list of authors. That we have not done over here. We retrieved book, but not list of authors. Right. Okay. So this is good. Let me go to the edit post also, and okay. Okay, so I think, yeah, we will have to ask this chat GPT because it will be a longer code, because we'll have to retrieve this list also, and in this list we will have to make sure that we are only displaying we are only displaying selected author IDs, right? So there will be authors, but out of them only few should be viewed as a selected one, right? So let's ask chat GPT. So this way it will not work for sure. Book author dot book dot author dot id dot to list. Okay, why? What is the problem over here? Let me see. Okay, author IDs. Let me, if this works. Okay, so this doesn't work. So what it is saying, that if I go to, ideally this should be marked as no. So let's see how we did it in create. In create, actually it was not required at all, because create we didn't have a need to display selected authors, so we'll not have that code. Yeah, we don't have it at all. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. But what is wrong over here? Book dot authors, book authors dot selected ID. Okay. List of integer. Okay. Let me make this question. Is it? No. How about this? No. So ideally this should have list. It is asking us to make this nullable. Let me make this nullable as of now, and let me see if that works. No, it doesn't. Okay, I hope I did it in edit only. Yeah, edit only. Let me remove this. Let's ask ChatGPT only, error on this line, error on line, this error says cannot explicitly convert integer to, okay, cannot convert from int question mark to int, okay. And let's see what does it come up with. Okay, so it suggested to use this. I did it, and the error seems to have gone now. Let me show you over here, right? So we did this, so this is good. We also updated VM book edit, the selected list as new list. This was missing, right? So we added this. Now let's ask ChatGPT. Now one more thing, one more. Okay, this worked. Let me inform you. Okay, this worked. Now let's have the author selected. Let's have the author selected in the drop down. We will say, now let's have the author selected in the drop down on razor view based on selected author IDs. Let me push this. So let's see what does it come up with. Because we have the list, we will have to iterate through loop again, I guess so. Let's say what does it suggest. So it says it should bind automatically because we have this code. So let me see if we have this, right? So we have this integer, we have this list item, yes. We have this. Let me see. Let me go to over here. We have the, no, not these, sorry. Author IDs. Okay, so we have these. We already have these. Author IDs, it is saying will automatically bind. Okay, so this is good. Now, and we should have this selected author ID and author list. Yeah, we have this also. So let me see. We have selected author IDs. Okay, and we have author list. Okay, so we have this. So let's run and see. So I have logged in using librarian's credentials. Let me go to manage books. Let's edit this first, and fingers crossed. Okay, so we have Vinay. Okay, nice. So these are selected. So this is good. This is really good. Now let's see if this works. Let me remove this. Let me just keep this. Let me remove Vinay. Let me make these last 666. Right. Let me also add this over here that this was updated. So I'm just updating so that we know this is updated. Okay, instead of Carls and Sons I would say new publication. Okay, instead of 250 I say 251. 2013 I'll say 2014. So this I'll make 100 by something. Instead of travel I'll make it tech. And let's keep this image as it is as of now, and we'll keep the image as it is, and let's say create. Now it is says please upload an image. Okay, why? Because we already marked it optional. If I go over here, yeah, okay, we marked this optional, and in the view I think we still have that. So let me remove that. We might have that. Okay, so this is not required. Image file. Let me see. One problem we see it over here was, since I copy pasted the create view, yeah, here it is at create. So let me actually make it edit, and that's why it was giving us the required. Now let's go to this. Okay, so this is good. Let me mark this updated, and let me just remove the last author from here. Let me mark these also updated. Let me make these last two as 6. This is 51. This is Carol and Sons. I'll do something else. If there is an CA, okay, we'll do publication 2. We'll make this 10. We'll make this 14. And we'll keep this image as it is. We'll make this 100 by 40 by 120. And I would say, let's say, create. So it is okay. So it's landed over here. So let me say F5 and let's see if it works or it fails. Let's see. So it seems to have there seems to be a error. I think it must be stuck over here. Let's see. Let's try this again. So this time it doesn't have. Let me go to books again. Let me edit this and let me just just before I'll say updated this one. I'll take one author out of this. I'll take this as updated. I'll take this as 66. Let me go ahead. Instead of Carol and Sons, I'll say new publication to travel. Instead of we'll say tech. This will be like 251. This will be making, we will make it 100, 2014, and we are not choosing any file. So let me say create book. Create as of now. I will change the name, and because it should not be created, it should be saved, right? So let's say F10. What's wrong over here? Okay, so this is not valid. So let's see, maybe these are drop down values that has an error. Let's see. Okay, so it is giving error for image file and old file, and as current image file this is invalid. So this is okay, we can understand this, but why it is giving invalid for this image file? We already marked it as optional image file. Okay, so let's try to debug this. Okay, so let me say F5 over here. Let's go to the over here. So let's go to VM book edit. Let me make this. Yeah, this was image file was optional. Image file was optional only. So let me remove this also. It was because of the required maybe. Now current image path. Now let me see where we are retrieving current image path. So this is post actually. Let me stop this. Current image path. Okay, so edit, in edit, since we have not added, actually we should have a hidden variable for current image, right? So what we'll be doing, we'll say input asp4 would be this current image path, and this would be hidden, so it will have the value, right? So this one is good, but let's say the current image path, let's say the image, yeah, image was optional, we marked it optional over here. I think the error message that might be creating a problem, so let's see. So let me go to edit this and let's see what is happening again. Okay, so let me mark this as updated. Let me copy this word so we can use it multiple places. So here let's keep these two only. Here let me make this, here instead of Carol and Son we'll say new publication 2. Here it will say tag 251, just to change. Here we'll say 120. Here we'll say 14. We are not uploading image, and let's say, okay, so it came over here. Let's debug this. Now this time it is valid. So let me press F5 directly. Okay, so it got updated this time with two author. This is nice. We did not update the, so this is updated, this is updated, this is updated, this is updated, everything got updated. So let me, now this time just let me change the image. I will keep everything as it is. So instead of Kumble, we will take Parthiv Patel, right? And let's say create. Yeah, okay, so let me remove this. Let me say F5. Now it is Parthiv Patel. This is good. This is good. Now let's see, the physical folder. We should not have the image of Kumble over there. So I'll just say right click. Okay, it seems that image is not getting deleted because I can still see Kumble's image. We have Parthiv Patel image also. So let's try to give it one more shot and see what is happening. So if I go over here, let me edit this, and this time let me update this guy, with someone else. Okay, I have the debugger in Parthiv. Let me make it to Yuvraj Singh. Let me say it create. Now let's debug this. IMG book. So this path is good. Copy. Okay, it is going to copy, which is good. What do we have in current image? Okay, this is .png. Okay. Okay, so here is the problem. Old path. Oh, why why it is picking? Yeah, okay. Here is the problem. That's why it was not removing the image. Let me just stop this. So here it should be this image and books were missing over here, right? So let me save it. Let me run it again. So let me go to books again. Let me go to edit this, and we'll just change the image. Instead of Parthi, we'll take Yuvraj. Where do we have Uvipaji? Over here. Okay, so let's say create. Okay, now let's just debug it just to be sure, this time. Okay, it is going in, it is going in, it is going in good. It is copying the file. Okay, now it is deleting the file. Excellent. So let me say F5 and come out. So we have Yuvraj over here, and let me go to there. You know, let me say F5. We have Yuvraj twice because we one from the we interrupted in between with Dhoni twice. That is also good, not a problem, right? But we don't see Parthiv Patel, right? So let's to be double sure, let's try to have this guy Kuldeep Yadav. Let's try to change the image of Kuldeep Yadav to RPC. Let me say create. Let me remove this and just say F5. Okay, so this Kuldeep Yadav got replaced with RP Singh. Let me see if we can see the image. Just say F5. So we don't have anywhere Kuldeep. We have RP Singh. We don't have anywhere Kuldeep. Right. So this is working nice. The edit functionality is working very nice. Right. And we will not be implementing delete functionality over here because book might have reservations, and if you try to delete that, the reservation detail has to be deleted also, otherwise it will generate error, right? And let's, so we'll not implement delete over here, but let's do the some improvement, like this should be added book, right? And this should be saved. So let me do that quickly, because we copy pasted the create view, so this stuff remained as it is. So instead of here, this should be added book, and instead of create, this should be save, right? We can plan to add icons also if required, on these two button, at least on create. What happened? It is still create. Yeah, I made it. Okay, it is saved. So this is good, right? This is good. Now, and let me actually have a back button also over here. Let's try to add, let's complete this. We'll be adding icon also, and we'll be having edit book over here, and also here at the, back to the list button. So let me do that quickly. So let me tell you what I did in the background, right? So I just added this piece of code, division, added division with two more div that spans column 10 and column 2, right? This we are keeping empty, and just added one hr horizontal row, and that is, on the create screen also and edit screen also. So this is what it is, right? And including this horizontal line. So if I go back to books again, if I edit, so this is edit book and this is the horizontal line. So this is what is all about, right? Now let me go to edit. Let me go to, buttons, and put down icons over here. So quickly I have opened the icons. We will use this SD card for save. This space is not required, and then we will use the arrow clockwise, these to cancel, or maybe, recycle kind of thing. Circle it back to, right? So let me see how does it look. So save looks good, cancel look, because pressing cancel will go back to the list again, right? And let's do it the same on create screen also. Let me do that. So let me do it over here. So this is good, and let me do this over here, right? So let me go to add, let me go to cancel, this goes over here. Let me go to edit, icons looking good, this goes over here. Yeah, so this, so now it is complete, right? So edit and create are working fine, and as I said, we are not going to work on delete functionality, right? Because it has primary key foreign key relationship, and we won't be working on physical delete. Ideally there should have been logical delete, like is active flag or something, but that we missed in the beginning, right? So we'll not be doing this, right? So that's it for this video, but let me go to, log out this, and in the next video let's work on the register functionality, right? So thanks you guys, see you in the next video.